This video was recorded in front of a live virtual audience. Hi everybody, Dacob here. Welcome back to the Fashion Bunker. Today we will be blindly reviewing random perfume samples. This video is filmed live in front of a virtual studio audience, so I would like to thank and say hello to my chat members, my co-reviewers and co-conspirators in the Fashion Bunker right now. Thank you guys so much. And before we get to the review, I would like to remind you, if you do like my content, please subscribe to my channel. Click the subscription button today and become a part of the Fashion Bunker. And become even more a part of the Fashion Bunker by pushing the join button, which is next to the subscription button, and become a member of the Fashion Bunker and get extra perks right now. Also, you can join me on Patreon, Super Dacob all spelled together. Thank you for my patrons and my members for pledging and supporting the Fashion Bunker. All right, you guys. Sampleettes. This is going to be a doozy. All right, the first one. Bellamy by Hermes. A little bit. We're gonna do us a Bellamy. Check her out. Check her out. Wait a minute. What's the joke there? It's somebody looking and somebody in the mirror, and somebody in the mirror looks different than they do, but they got a very nice little looking tush. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. So, this is a 2 ml sample, quite dusty. It's been around the block a couple of times. Are you ready for this, you guys? I don't know any of them, so what? They, oh, okay, Heidelberger says, I hate this fragrance by Hermes. Ew. Okay, Jack says the Bellamy illustration is great. Bellamy, who has the notes? Yeah, somebody, somebody in the chat, can you give us the notes? Can somebody get us the notes for Bellamy Vetiver? Oh wait, it's Bellamy Vetiver. Bellamy Vetiver, Eau de Toilette. Thank you. All right, I'm going to spray it now. I'm going this way. You know what? I'm liking it right immediately because it's... Yes, MK, I know. I know that Bellamy is also French, gay, yes. POURN company movie, yeah. Oh no. And the bot timed you out. Because you used the words that you were not supposed to be using. Cute. Okay, so sorry. You spray it on skin and sniff it 30 minutes later. Okay, can anybody give us the actual ingredients? Okay, so main raw materials. Vetiver, leather, cistus labdanum, yeah. It's not, yeah, okay, so there's labdanum in here, vetiver. So this is a sort of a chypre then. Oh, thank you, stupid lover. Okay, top notes. Citrus notes, cardamom, elemi, basil, and carnation. Heart notes, iris, patchouli, Russian leather. Base notes, vetiver, amber, civet, styrax, vanilla. Patrick says, hi, Dacob. Don't realize you were still live. Happy to be back. Welcome back. So, welcome, Patrick. I like this one. Bellamy Vetiver is interesting. What do you mean, Amelia? Are you being never heard of that company? LOL. Of course you heard. Oh, the Bellamy company. Cha. The note breakdown is giving whatever that means, realness. Just Another Roger says, Bellamy by Hermes is a woody chypre fragrance for men. Bellamy was launched in 1986. The nose behind this fragrance is Jean-Louis Cézouac. But, Just Another Roger, this is not Bellamy. This is Bellamy Vetiver. I think there's a difference. Bellamy Vetiver by Hermes is a fragrance for men. Bellamy Vetiver was launched in 2013. The nose behind this fragrance is Jean-Claude Elena. Now we're talking. That's the one. I enjoy it. I think it's sophisticated. It has a bitter note to it. It's mature. It's like, it's an olfactory level higher. You need a certain knowledge of perfumes to appreciate this one, because it's not an easy one. I like it. It's challenging. I like it. I really do, you guys. Anyway, moving on. I would recommend trying it. Bellamy Vetiver. Just saying, a little something. All right. Next. Oh my God, this is so busted. This one is really old. It's a relatively old formulation, I think, of Fahrenheit. The Eau de Toilette. I love how busted this looks. This is so cool. Oops. It flew away, you guys. Hold on a second. There it is. As busted as it is, it still looks fabulous. I love how, like, look, it's so dusty, you guys. This is a really old one. Fahrenheit Eau de Toilette. In a 1 ml spray. There's a description in here that says woody leather. Woody leather. A fragrance full of paradoxes, at once hot and cold, masculine and sensual. A surprising blend of wood and violet leaf, warmed by a leather accord. Mandarin from Sicily, violet, and leather. This is not the first formulation of it, but nevertheless, check out the juice. Nice and yellow. They say 1 milliliter. This is definitely more than 1 milliliter. And in fact, it says, hold on a second. Oh no, you guys, it's the wrong perfume. Okay, well, I put all this stuff together in these boxes. Okay, so you guys, this is not Fahrenheit. Take it all back. Forget about it. Forget about it. You guys, surprise, surprise. Inside of the Fahrenheit package is something interesting. We have the Armani Privé range, Rouge Malachite. Because I was thinking, like, this is not 1 milliliter. This is much bigger than 1 milliliter. So, Armani Privé, you see it says Rouge Malachite. 2 ml. So, surprise, surprise. Surprise, surprise. Rouge Malachite, Malachite, oh my God, is wearing the Fahrenheit house around it. So, Armani Privé Rouge Malachite by Giorgio Armani is an Orient. Thank you, David, for looking it up, by the way. Is an oriental floral fragrance for women and men. Armani Privé Rouge Malachite was launched in 2016. The nose behind this fragrance is Pascal Gorin, I guess, or Gorin, or Gorin. David says, top notes are tuberose, pink pepper, and clary sage. Middle notes are tuberose. Oh, wow, so top notes are tuberose and middle notes are tuberose. Jasmine, samba, ylang ylang, benzoin, orange blossom, and cashmeran. Base notes are tuberose again and amber. Wow, 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 wow. I'm excited. I used to wear it often as a teenager. I shifted to Japanese fragrances as a young adult, says MK. Candy Fluff says, I love their bottles, though. I do love, though, the green and the red malachite. Debbie's like, bad shit. David says, it's pronounced malachite. Oh, is it malachite? All right, then. Patrick says, haven't tested. I know Demi Rawling raves and raves and raves about this one. So Heidelberg says, malachite is pretty accurate. Malachite. Malachite, David says. Malachite. All right. Actually, malachite. Okay, you guys. All right. It is what it is. It's quite red, the juice. I am looking forward. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, you guys. Okay, gotta give it a moment. So David says it's good. I love it. MK says yes, it's pronounced malachite in French. IG, hi, welcome to the chat. Hi, lovely. I wonder what you think of Van Cleef and Bulgari scents. There's one from Van Cleef and Arpels that I like. Bulgari, it's very sensual, says David. I like it. Patrick says that is an odd looking sample. Yeah, it's a little, has little holes. You kind of, it doesn't, it's not a sprayer. Heidelberger says Bulgari scents are awesome. Only problem is the longevity. David says it smells bubblegummy. A lot of benzoin too. MK says, isn't malachite, or however you pronounce it, a shade of green? Actually, yeah, in Russia, don't they have it in their main headquarters in the government that it's all this green malachite? It's amazing. But Armani made two colors, red and green. I guess the red one exists as well. Debbie says malachite is a green gemstone. Isaac says Bulgari Black is a legend. David says, do you get Orange Blossom? No, I don't. The green one is better than the red one, but it has too much lily. I also prefer the green one. And honestly, you guys, like after smelling Carnal Flower, there's no other tuberose in the world. Like this doesn't smell of tuberose to me. They say it has tuberose in the top notes, mid notes, and bottom notes, but yes, it's there, but I'm feeling more the benzoin. It's a tad bit artificial. I mean, you guys, Carnal Flower is the tuberose. It's the most natural smelling thing ever. And that manages to last forever too. So I'm not that impressed. Moving on. Spice Bomb, you guys. In our last video, which you can check out in the cart section up above, we had we tested 5 perfumes, and one of them was Flower Bomb by Viktor and Rolf. Now we got Spice Bomb, Viktor and Rolf. Yes, we does. Can somebody send us the ingredientes? Can somebody please, of the lovely chattiers and chatterers? While, is there any text that explains it to us? It's an eau de toilette pour homme. 1.5 ml vaporized spray, you guys. Okay. Amelia says it's a spicy cinnamon. Patrick says, it's better, but not good. LOL. Stupid Lover says, oh, thank you for the notes, Stupid Lover. Top notes are pink pepper, elemi, bergamot, and grapefruit. Middle notes are cinnamon, saffron, and paprika. Base notes are tobacco, leather, and vetiver. It's not bad. It's not bad. It smells like a spicy tea to me. Elemi works very good in its favor. I think Elemi in this one is much better rendered than the Elemi in the Eau de Parfum of Sauvage. It's soft, powdery. It's a very interesting, very unisex fragrance that they target to men, but it has a softness to it. David says, Spice Bomb by Viktor Rolf is a woody, spicy fragrance for men. Spice Bomb was launched in 2012, 9 years ago. The nose behind this fragrance is Olivier Polge. Debbie says, I found another 5 ml of Flower Bomb in my stash this week. Haha. Did you go for it one more time? It's not too bad, you guys. Emilio says it too. It's not too bad, no. Top notes are pink pepper, elemi, bergamot, grapefruit. Middle notes are cinnamon, saffron, paprika. Base notes are tobacco, leather, and vetiver. Thank you, David. Again. Oh, Spice Bomb, my Nordstrom rack find, says just another Roger. It's kind of sweet to me. It is kind of sweet to me too. Powdery, sweet. Throw it away, Debbie, Patrick says to Flower Bomb. Heidelberger says, the rouge was divine. Yes, MK. Debbie says, I'll give it to someone and tell them it's fabulous. Ooh, the nastiness of it all. Patrick says, as far as spicy scents, Tobacco Vanille has my heart a little more interesting to my nose than this one. Hold on a second. I got some of the tissue in my mouth. Heidelberger says, Olivier is genius. Stella Antoine says, Chanel Gabrielle, not the essence, is my favorite. What is pink pepper supposed to smell like? Asks IG. David says it's another panty dropper. I wouldn't classify this into that genre. Like, not really. Like, Sauvage is that. Sauvage is that. This is not. Jam asks if I'm a fan of Marcus Schenkenberg. When he was modeling for Versace in the 90s? Yes. Not today. Not because he aged. Some people, like, I'm a huge fan of Tony Ward. He can be 100 years old. I would still be infatuated by Tony Ward. Tony Ward is my lord. But Marcus, there's something off about him. Something went off throughout the years. It's not the age. Something else. Something is off. Maybe bad operation. I don't know. But gorgeous in the 90s. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. But Tony Ward is my lord. Now that's a t-shirt. Debbie, you are right. Debbie says, I think Jacques was the genius. Yeah, Daddy knows best. Daddy knows best. Jacques was a genius, yeah. I do smell, Bill asks, do you smell any saffron in it? I do. I do. Patrick says, wearing Sauvage de Parfum today with no regrets. Heidelberger says, yum. David says, do you think it's a sexy scent, Dacob? It can be on the right skin type. It can be very, very sensual. Emilia says, I had to Google Marcus Schenkenberg. No. Jam says, his personality is still nice, so that's a good thing. Yeah, probably. Well, anyway, Spice Bomb is okay, you guys. I mean, it's better than Flower Bomb. But anyway, moving on. Okay, we got Le Vestier De Parfum. So as you can see, except for Spice Bomb, we're on a roll with these kind of niches a little bit. Le Vestier de Parfum, and we got Saharienne. It's actually so simple. You just have the name there. And it's the Eau de Parfum. And if you open it, there's nothing in there. Not even a picture, not a text, nothing. And we're back to the little dabber things, just like with the Armani. So you got to open it, and then we got to... You see? Oh. Hold it, you guys. Spillage. Okay. So, Saharienne. Oh, you're fast. Okay. David says, Saharienne by Yves Saint Laurent is a citrus aromatic fragrance for women and men. Here we go. You see, the newer the fragrances are and the more unisex they get by the marketing teams. Saharienne was launched in 2015. The nose behind this fragrance is Alberto Morillas, the guy who did that other guy who shall remain Perfume. Anywho... Saharienne by Yves Saint Laurent is a citrus aromatic fragrance. Oh, okay, got it. Top notes are bergamot, petit grain, and pink pepper. Middle notes are neroli, jasmine, and clary sage. Base notes are musk, vetiver, and patchouli. Daniel says, I have to run off now. Thank you for the live stream. I shall catch the rest when you upload it. Enjoy your weekend. Thank you so much, Daniel. Have a wonderful weekend. Thank you for tuning in. It's very breezy and airy. Emilio, yes. Saharienne is part of the Privé line. Just another Roger says it's very summertime. It is. Heidelberger says I never heard of this one. Just another Roger says, unfortunately, Saharienne gives me nasal allergy. I think it's the neroli. This one is very, very strong on the neroli, and it can cause allergies. This is very, very neroli heavy, like neroli heavy. If it were even more neroli than this, it would really smell like you're like rubbing the flour into your nose, which you can sneeze from. Patrick, you are completely right. I agree with you. Patrick says, never tried, but from first look, the name doesn't seem to match the notes. It's a sugary lemon. No, Emilio, it's not. No. Then it's a different Saharienne. This is a new thing. It's not sugary at all. You know, oh, that one we have to review. We have to review La Fleur du Mal by Gautier. This one reminds me of... Now, the neroli in La Fleur du Mal is like so drenched, heavy, gorgeous. This one smells like La Fleur du Mal stripped of all its heft. It's like a minimal version of La Fleur du Mal. If you take out the Gautier-ness out of La Fleur du Mal, you get Saharienne. Very neroli heavy, but also minty. It's like a minty neroli. It's interesting. I would not purchase a full bottle though. I would not. Just saying. How do you feel about essential oil recreations of perfumes? Gives me a runny nose. Right, okay, we read that. Do you like Shalimar cream? Haven't tried it. The bottle of Saharienne is gorgeous, but man, it... Okay, we lost that. But man, it gives me allergy, unfortunately. Heidelberger says, did you know that Yves Saint Laurent was Karl Lagerfeld's boyfriend? No. How do you feel about essential oil? Oh, I read that one. They were selling it for like $50. Oh, how things have changed. I think it's a totally different formula. It's like with Sycamore by Chanel. The Sycamore from the 40s has nothing to do with the Sycamore that came out in the 2000s, but they're both called Sycamore. So maybe Saharian has the same issue going for it. Debbie says, oh, I have the Shalimar Cream Divine. David says, I don't like any perfumes from Alberto Morillas. Bill says, I'm being told it has ginger in it. Ginger? Maybe. Candy Fluff says, yeah, I have seen this one on discount sites. Jam says, Debbie, that's lovely. Heidelberger says, MK says to Heidelberger, they were just schoolmates or colleagues, but they share the same center of interest. Yeah, so they weren't together. I haven't heard that they were together. Jam says, Dacob, do you remember the early Eternity adverts with Christy Turlington? Yes, I actually mentioned them in the Eternity review I made last week. So you can watch my review of Eternity and then you can hear us talking about them. Just another Roger says, the new Saharian, the old Saharian does the same thing to me. Fleur du Mal is an orange blossom bomb, skanky and pissy AF. There's bleach in there, basil. I love it so much. It's amazing. I love it too. Such a shame that they discontinued it. Such a shame. I went through 2 bottles of that one. David says, Emilio, the Saharian you're talking about is another fragrance. I think so too. Supposedly similar to this one though. Yeah, all right then. Yeah. Oh, MK, the bot timed you out again. Oh, poor MK. He means well, bot. Don't time out MK. MK, you used words again that, the bot. Oh, man. You're such a fan of scent. Do you grow any fragrant plants? No, I don't. Patrick says, oh, how I wished I picked up a bottle of Fleur de Mal before the prices skyrocketed. Yeah, when it was being discontinued, like they sold it for dumping prices. Like every store, every perfume shop just wanted to get rid of it. And you could get 75 ml for like $30. Just another Roger says, oh, MK, you and your wrestling fight with the bot. Exactly, Emilio. I didn't want to say it, but you're right. Carl and YSL and Eve were both dating the same French gigolo who died of a certain disease. Exactly. Yes. It is a bit salty aquatic, I would say. Yeah, you could call it that way, David. It has a little bit of that, and it's kind of a minty vibe about it. Neroli minty vibe. Yeah, it is a little, tickles the nose a little bit, you're right. Let's get to the last one. It's an Hermes from the Hermessence range. So as you can see today, we almost have only kind of niche fragrances, except for Spice Bomb. Brin de Réglisse. Is it upside down? Hold on a second. I can't see nothing. No. There it is. Hard to see, but it says it there. Brin de Réglisse. All right. It doesn't matter. Okay, so with Brin de Réglisse, we have licorice. What a lovely glass. Yeah, Hermes knows what they're doing. This should be a 4 ml vial. And the nose behind this fragrance is Jean-Claude Elena. Yes, base notes are lavender, licorice, and hay. Hay. Oriental Fougère fragrance for women and men. Hermessence Brin de Réglisse was launched in 2007. Thank you, David, for the information. Thank you, David. And I am... Ooh. Let me get it out of here. Let me get it out of here. And onto the little napkin. I mean... Lavender and licorice. You know my thoughts on the best lavender licorice. Where's the love of my life? Ah, there it is. You want lavender and licorice? You get yourself Au Noir. No, I'm not feeling this. Although, wait, give me a second. Let it develop just a little bit, because it's complex. Bill says, licorice and hay do not seem to mix. I mean... Patrick says, haven't tried many Hermes fragrances besides Eau de Gentian Blanche. Smelled like pickled jalapenos on my skin and the rhubarb one. Cha. I love Gentian Blanche. Doesn't smell like pickled nothing on me. It smells like Bulgarian roses and gentian. Yeah, it's not bad. Heidelberger says, I love hay notes. It's a medicinal licorice. Very interesting. Miranda says, I love a warm, spicy licorice. Well, then you're going to love Au Noir. Au Noir, is it reminiscent of Au Noir? David asks. Very remotely. Au Noir is much more complex. This is a light licorice. And this one smells more like the licorice candy, really, while this one smells like the licorice actual root. No. Nothing beats Au Noir. It's a delicate one. Patrick says, I'm still trying to find a good licorice fragrance. I love strong licorice notes. Then you got to go for Au Noir. But you got licorice in here too. And it's intense in here as well. But here the licorice smells more like the candy. And here it smells more natural, like the actual licorice root. MK says to Jam, I love late 1980s Christian Lacroix, the Arlésienne style. I miss it. I remember he designed the costumes for Surya Bonali, or our skating champion at the Olympics. Bill asks, is it suitable for a teenager? Brin de Réglisse or Au Noir? Which one of the two? Brin de Réglisse? Au Noir? No. Au Noir, maybe. It could be suited for a teenager if the teenager is a very romantic type. Tormented soul. Poet. Understands the world through the heart even though he hasn't lived it yet because he's so young, but it's an old soul. That type of teenager could pull off Au Noir. But a bubbly, candy type of teenagers all like, let's party, enjoy life, with like head in the clouds. No. This one is for heft. This one is not for, you know. I don't listen to perfume. Ages, just wear what you want. Oh, I don't listen to the perfume. Jam says, Au Noir is only available in the huge 150 ml for like $400, so no thanks. No, you're wrong about that. Au Noir is available in 250 ml for 285 or 315 euro, not bucks, because it's not available in the States. So it's not for $100. But it's still expensive, but it's not for $100. I don't... All right, I read that one. Jack says, if you love licorice, you have to try Ella and Lil by Camilla Aubre. Oh, there you go. That's a good tip. Bill Rogers says, Au Noir sounds divine. I can picture Lanier Smith wearing it. Lanier, I could picture Lanier wearing it too. Although I'm not so sure Lanier would like this one that much. Lanier, to me, is more in the direction of Chanel number 19, Eau de Parfum. The cooler types, you know? Because this one is heat. This one is burnt. This one smells of burnt wood and then life growing out of burnt wood again. But I'm not going to review. I've reviewed this one again. I mean, here I am talking about Eau Noire. We're talking about Brine de Réglisse. It's funny. The licorice note smells too much of a candy licorice, and the lavender is interesting. It's very similar to Chanel's Jersey lavender. Now, Chanel's Jersey lavender is the best lavender ever, especially in the pure perfume form. Oh my God, it's so natural smell. It's hard with lavender. Lavender can easily smell synthetic, but the pure perfume of Jersey, that's where the lavender is at. Now, this one comes close. And it would come really close to Chanel's Jersey. It smells very similar to Chanel's Jersey if it weren't for the licorice. And the licorice isn't doing it much favors. This is not a perfume I would buy. Just saying. Okay, so these were the 5 we had. Bellamy Vetiver. Let me smell it again. Oh, this one is deep. You guys, slightly skanky, moldy, like the Vetiver is moldy. It's wet and then it grew mold on it. I'm liking it. Bellamy Vetiver is a good one. Then we have the Malachite Rouge Malachite by Armani Privé. A very synthetic bubblegummy tuberose. No. No. For putting tuberose, top notes, mid notes, and bottom notes, this isn't enough tuberose. It's tuberose, but something is off about it. Spice Bomb by VIKTOR and Rolf. Smooth. This one's a smooth talker. This one's a smooth, comfortable talker. Makes you feel warm and fluffy. And then takes you home. Saharienne from the Vestier De Parfum. Okay, now it just turned into a generic cologne. It's like a neroli cologne smell. Now that it's drying down, it actually smells almost the same as Thierry Mugler's cologne. Actually, it smells just like Thierry Mugler's cologne. You know, the green colored, acidy green colored, the big one that I listed in my top 10 colognes, my favorite 10 colognes. Yeah, for a fraction of the price, you get this smell if you buy Thierry Mugler's cologne. And the last one, Brine de Réglisse. No, it's a bit vulgar. Not good. So actually the winner for me was the first one, Hood Figure. Bellamy Vetiver. With the funny little drawing here, little sketch. The little tush. Look at that little tush. This one takes the cake for me. Bellamy Vetiver is the most sophisticated of the bunch. The most sophisticated of the bunch. Bellamy Vetiver. I might be getting me a bottle of this, you guys. And we've done like how many of these episodes now? 3 or 4. And I never really said I want to get me a... maybe Armani Code. What was it? Was it Armani Code or was it... Bellamy Vetiver is a good one. So let me read your comments. Debbie says, I still reek of womanity, and it's a good thing. Yeah, mine is fading a little bit already. Patrick says, Saharian sounds like it lasts 3 minutes. I'll pat. No. The Neroli will stick around. It's not going to last 3 minutes. David says, Spice Bomb is where it's at. His face was epic. MK says to Jam, Galliano did drop the Christian in the late 1990s in order to modernize the fashion house. Yes, but mind you guys, still Christian is there for the Maison Dior fragrances. Look at that. See? Now, it's in the font that Hedi Slimane chose for the Dior Homme range, and, but now you can't see it with this perfume because it's a dark, oh wait, but maybe I have it here. With Oud Ispahan in the back. No, you can't see it. The back of the sticker actually has a text on it. There, you see it like on that level there, but it's too hard to see. The actual Christian Dior is spelled with the 80s font with the C capital, D capital, and the rest little. All of their perfumes actually have that. Even like if we look at Hypnotic Poison, so we have the Dior, just the Dior written here. But if you look down here, there you have it. It still has the old school font. You see it down there? It's still the Christian Dior old school. So they all still have the old school Christian Dior hiding underneath there. But just for aesthetics, they put just the Dior. I prefer the Christian Dior fully written. I find that way more elegant and just makes it look more rich and more worth the money than just writing Dior. I think Dior alone doesn't... They're trying to do like Chanel, just Chanel, instead of writing Gabrielle, Bonheur, Chanel. Chanel alone works. Dior alone, for me, never worked. If I have to be honest with you, to me, Dior only works with the Christian in front of it. Just like Saint Laurent, for me, it's missing the Yves. I love the three part Yves, Saint Laurent. I mean, they still do it in some cases with their pure perfume of opium, for example. You get the full writing. Like, this is really gorgeous. Like, this is where it's at, you guys. You know, unlike their fashion brand, the clothing with just the Saint Laurent. Anyway, so Bellamy Vetiver wins. The others, I mean, Rouge Malachite is no. The worst of the 5 is Brin de Réglisse. Then second worst, Rouge Malachite. Third is Saharienne. Fourth is Spice Bomb. And first place for best of the 5, Bellamy Vetiver for me. There you have it, guys. Thank you so much. Yeah, Debbie says all the name abbreviations are too much. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching this fun blind testing of perfumes, random perfumes. I hope you've enjoyed it. There should be a Super Deco Parfum Pure Extract though, not same Eau de Toilette. You need to get a P.O. box again, Dacob. There's some samples I really want you to try that I'd happily send. Thank you so much, Jack. Yes, I would need to get it. I definitely need to get a... I have to figure that out. You know, most stuff wouldn't arrive because like it's such a mess with the shipment and the sending. This hoodie is really hard to pull off with this hair. Sorry about that. It is what it is. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe to my channel if you like this video. You can also consider pushing that join button next to the subscription button. Become a member today of the Fashion Bunker. You get extra perks when you become a member. Here on the side, you also get credits every video because you become a co-producer of the videos. Isn't that fun? And you also get special extra perks. Same applies for my patrons. You can join me on Patreon, Super Decob all spelled together, and you get access to a huge archive of videos going back a couple of years back that are exclusive only there. Thank you so much for my members and patrons, and to all the super chatters that have been helping out and donating and super chatting with us in this live stream session. Thank you guys so much. And of course, thank you so much to all my live chatters who co-reviewed and co-tested these fragrances with me today. More testing is right around the corner because more of these videos are coming up. You can, however, if this was not enough for you, you can definitely look up the links in the description box underneath this video to the other blind perfume testings I've done in the past, so you could go through those as well and check out the other perfumes, in some cases super trashy and in some cases super chic perfumes that I've experienced through my journey through perfumedom. Perfumedom. Dumb? Perfumedom. Perfumedom. Kingdom. Perfumedom. Oh well, whatever. You know what I mean. So thank you anyway for tuning in. You can love them or hate them, but perfumes do enhance our lives for better or for worse. They do enrich them. They do add a frame to whatever you try to experience in life. They add a little bit of zest, a little bit of pizzazz. They are something that enhances our joie de vivre, our mood, our everything. They're incredible. Perfumes should be given way more respect. And I don't think they should be considered luxury goods. I think they should be affordable to everyone because they really are there to enhance your life and make it more beautiful. Even if sometimes they're super fun and quirky and kitschy and tacky, whatever have you. Sometimes it goes west, sometimes it goes south, sometimes it goes north, sometimes it goes east. You never know. But they always remain in our hearts because we know that the memories that they trigger inside of us are worth every single penny. Thank you guys so much for watching. Never forget to never give up on love. See you all soon. Take care. Love you. Bye. Mwah.